I'm architect Drew Paul Bell, and today's video is part of a monthly series called the Architecture Content Creator Monthly Series, hashtag ACCMS. We have people on multiple different mediums, different platforms, posting about a common topic each month. Today's topic is a day in the life. So don't forget to search hashtag ACCMS to check out the other topics across. We got podcasts, blog posts, YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff. So the day-to-day life of an architect it's a little funny. It's a little bit hard for me to record because a lot of it is actually me sitting at a desk. I felt like the best way to kind of explain it is with a little bit more commentary than it is just like videos of me looking at a computer. So what do I do on a day-to-day basis? What does the work at the office look like? So there's a few different we have various projects at various different stages at any given time. We're doing like mostly corporate interiors where we are laying out office spaces for companies. And a lot of our companies happen to be media companies. We got clients like CBS, CNN, NBC, and Discovery Network. And so we have to understand the companies. Some days, what we're doing in the office is looking at an Excel sheet and discussing with one of their project managers, somebody from that company, what their needs are. We're going over their personnel. How many people do they have in this department? How many people do they have in that department? How many edit rooms do they need? How many workstations do they need? And we're talking that out with the people who know, which is the people from the company, right? So we're working out with them programming. And sometimes that means sitting in a meeting room, looking at an Excel sheet projected up on the TV screen, and talking with the client, making notes about their needs, and recording all that stuff. Other days, what we're looking at is more like doing those test fits and laying out spaces, figuring out what our needs are. Understanding the needs in terms of the program, but then figuring out how we can lay that out in the given space. Then once that part is kind of fleshed out and that schematic design is approved, then we're working on design development drawings. A day when we're working on design development looks like, you're coming in and we're selecting finishes. We're looking at we're looking at tiles, we're looking at carpeting, we're looking at floor finishes, paint colors, color schemes, and we're calling manufacturers, getting them to send us samples. We're getting together JPEGs and images to put together a PDF or some type of projection, some type of almost like a PowerPoint where we could project it up on a screen and go through in a meeting what the different color schemes are so we can discuss what the look and feel is going to be with the clients. And that's complicated because you're having to synthesize all these different bits. You have to look at like the little piece of the color sample with like this big carpet square over here and figure out if that's going to look good together. And you have to package that in a way that's consumable to the client, right? So you have to order it so that you can communicate it to them so that they can give their feedback. And design development seems like there's a lot of back and forth with it with the client. On a day when we're doing construction documents, that's going to be more about getting drawings done, like detailed drawings, right? We're looking at the pantry layout and getting the cabinetry details done. We are looking at the desk layout and figuring out how many outlets and data receptacles do we need at each desk. How are we going to get those lines there? If it's like an open office plan, you have to be able to connect to the power somehow. Then we have days where we're doing construction administration, where a project is being built and somebody's going on site with their drawings and having meetings to check and make sure that everything is getting built properly. And then another thing kind of before a lot of that is making sure that our existing documents are drawn. Another example of us being on site would be doing a survey before the project even begins, right? Before kind of during the programming stage or before we start doing the initial test fits. We have to have a base model to work off of. So that means that we're going to be on site taking measurements, and at the office where I'm at now, we've started doing 3D scans of the spaces, where we have a scanner that takes the point cloud, and we have to set up these scans in different places, and then assemble like a model, and then from that we have to kind of basically build it as a BIM model, kind of tracing the point cloud. And so that's a lot of the work that we're doing as architects, and that's a lot of what my day-to-day looks like, right? So that's the work that I'm working on. So that's kind of a window into what my day-to-day looks like. And it's hard for me to like show drawings and show myself sitting at a desk because sometimes like the drawings are proprietary to the office, the proprietary to the clients, and they don't really want stuff showing up online, especially if it's not finished yet, and sometimes they especially don't want it done if it is finished. So I wanted to provide kind of a commentary over what my day-to-day actually looks like. So I hope that this video helped. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it. And also check out the Architecture Content Creators monthly series, #ACCMS, to check out the different architects and their experiences about what their day-to-days actually look like. So I hope this video helps, and I'll talk to you next time.